I love lentils because they're perfect food. I have here mixed color lentils. They're gorgeous. It's about maybe a cup and a half. I tried to measure them, but it's not exactly a cup and a half, so maybe a cup and a quarter. I boiled the water ahead of time so the process of cooking will be fast and I can show you everything going on here. How about probably 5 to 6 cups of water boiling? Since it's a soup, you know, it's okay to have extra water. You can feed more people. I always like to have a lot of food and feed a lot of people. It's kind of fun feeding people. So the other thing I do with my soups, I always have a handful of things that usually people throw away. I have my parsley stems, which they're awesome. I have some of the leek part, the top green part of it. I have some stems from celery. These are optional, so you don't have to remember. Just when you have things that you know you're going to use them later, put them in a bag, especially if it's a green bag, they stay better. I have even a piece of broccoli. So what I do with these, I put them on one side. I don't mix them. They're going to stay on that corner, and when they're cooked, everything is cooked, I'm just going to pick them up from there. And then, since they've given a lot of flavor and a lot of good, I usually trash them then or compost them. Or if somebody has really good teeth, they can eat those. They can chew them and eat them. It's a lot of fiber. There's no harm into that. Now for this lentil soup, I like to saute an onion, some garlic, 5, 6, 7 cloves. The ginger, this time instead of shredding, I'm going to try to cut it. So what I do, I cut it like that. You can cut a few slices and then cut it in squares. Now if you can't handle ginger that much, you can shred it. That's also an option. It's okay. It's just you use such a small amount. If you shred it, it all gets stuck to the shredder and you don't see anything in the food. But this way you see it caramelizing beautifully. So it's a little bit of work, but you know, our bodies are worth it. We should pay attention and do whatever it takes. Now the onion, I'm going to start with the onion. I put my pan to get hot because my oven, my stove takes a long time to get warm. And when it's warm, it's too warm. So I'm going to put the onion first before I put the olive oil to cool down this pan. I don't want my olive oil to burn. I'll put the large pieces there. And then I'm going to pour some olive oil. Now, as you see, nothing is perfect in my cooking, but it's delicious. I like the food to be very delicious, nutritious, and beautiful. So we're going to put this onion here. And then I'm going to grab the garlic. Of course, I'm going to put some olive oil too. Nice and hot. There we go. Put the ginger. I wish you could smell this aroma of onion, garlic, ginger sauteing. So that's about 4 or 5 tablespoons, roughly. Everything else I'm going to cube them small as I can. So this will be sauteed until it's light brown and create a delicious flavor for our lentil soup. Now if you're cooking just one color of lentil, Like the orange, I know it's very fast. Now these are different kinds, and it's my first time actually cooking all the colors together, so we will find out together how long this will take to cook. As far as the orange, they cook about 10-15 minutes. They're very fast. The easiest lentils to cook. And the green lentils a little bit longer, 30 to 40 minutes. Since we have the green, the red, the black, all the color of rainbow in there, we have to find out how much time we need. So as this is sauteing, I'm going to add some more stuff in there. I will have some peppers. I have red and green pepper. Creating a lot of colors. And I use my hands to cut instead of board because for me it's faster. I'm just used to it. But use the cutting board as you are used to it. Don't use my type of cutting. But for me this is faster. Okay, we have that going. I also have a green onion. I'm going to totally use that. The more onion, the merrier. The more, the merrier. Now, this is a little bit hard to cut with my hands. I also have some fresh herbs here that I'm going to add to the soup later after they're cooked. So I have a handful of parsley, a handful of cilantro. The cilantro is freshly picked from backyard, so it's a little bit different. Doesn't look like your regular cilantro. It was going to seeds, so I cut it before it becomes seeds. I have some shoots of my shallot chive. So when we put all these together, it's about 2 handfuls of fresh herbs. But what I do, I wait till everything is cooked and I'll add it toward the end. But I'm going to chop them now. So, and I have a little bit of dill. If you don't have dill, that's okay. I'm growing dill in my backyard so I can bring butterflies to my backyard. And guess what? Every day I have a butterfly that comes and puts little eggs on them, so I have to watch not to pick the ones that have eggs, butterfly eggs on the dill. So I can't really barely use my dill, but I'm happy. Because without butterflies and bees, we wouldn't have any food. Real food. So this is going to go all the way toward the end. This is a lot of flavor, lots of aroma here. Now I'm going to also put some celery in my soup. 2 stalks is plenty. Always have a celery in your refrigerator. Use a couple stalks at a time for any kind of soup, stew. Celery is great for your health. Lots of good fiber, minerals. So I'm going to put this right now in our lentils. Since these are chopped, I'm going to put them right inside it. You can always put some of the herb, like a small pinch of it at the start to create some flavor also. It won't hurt. If you have a lot of herbs, put more and then add more herbs. I love fresh herbs in food. And this is also going to be the flavor. After it's sauteed, you will pour that in there and boil it with the lentils. So we're looking for a color that is like that. This garlic has a perfect color. So when the garlic and the onions have that color, light brown, we're going to pour this mix in our lentils and boil them together. So I will stop here and I will let you know after a few minutes how everything is finished up. Okay, so this is the time that I'm going to put my spices. I have a curry that I mix it myself, but you can buy any curry from the store, it's fine. I like to mix my own spices, so this is my curry. I have this little spoon. It's about a half a teaspoon. I'm going to put about 2 teaspoons of this curry. Just mix it for a few minutes to create that delicious, amazing aroma. And then you can keep some of this and serve in the middle of each bowl. Like I would put a tablespoon or that much when you serve your lentils. You can put half of it in there and keep half and create a beauty in your bowl. Or you can just put all of it in here like I'm going to do. To get all this flavor out, which is in the bottom of this pan, get some of this juice. The lentils are still hard. I checked them. They're not fast cooking lentils. So I'm assuming another half an hour. They've been cooking for half an hour. I'm going to give them another half an hour. You can always check a couple. If they're hard to chew, they're not ready. So uncooked lentils, they're not good for your stomach. They're going to give you bellyache. I'm going to put this awesome cilantro, even though I said I'll do it at the end, but I wanted you to see how the lentils will look when you put everything. Very gorgeous, beautiful. So I'm going to cook these until they're fully cooked. And thank you so much for watching. Have fun. Enjoy cooking.